Welcome to Reef Diary, day 115. I went ahead and pulled out the algae turf scrubber screen, scrape away this pink stuff, and then went ahead and threaded in some new algae in some of the holes to kind of seed it, to get it ready. So hopefully it'll do better in the coming days. And then I wanted to go ahead and feed my reef with some of Benepet's Benereef. So this is a dry food you mix up with some tank water and let it sit for 5 minutes. And after that, I turn off the return pump and I'll pour it right into the tank. So I'm pouring it on the far end of the tank directly in front of an MP40 that will blow it forward, and then because of the MP60s at the far end on the left, it will actually draw the cloud that direction and the food goes everywhere in the display tank. Now, as you're noticing, the anemone cube doesn't have any cloud because the return pump is off, the manifold pump doesn't get any of this water, and so this cloud will actually stay in the reef with all the corals. I'm not actually target feeding the anemones today. Utilizing microfoods like this is good for all those tiny mouths in your reef, including SPS corals. And in the case here, I was thinking more about acans and Duncans and the Recordia, and I don't know. I mean, it's feeding everything. The reason I like this product is because it doesn't cause cyano to build up on the sand bed. I don't have any weird results. I don't suddenly see spikes in nitrate or phosphate. It just does the job, and I can use it without being concerned. So here are some close-ups of the food blowing around in the tank, and you can start to see some of the feeding response of these acans starting to open up. If I had put in some earlier and maybe they had more of a chance to open up, then they'd be more prepared. But at the time, it was more like on a whim, I just decided to do this at a random time during the daytime. My main feeding regime is to feed all the fish every night, pretty much close to about 11 o'clock at night. So anything else I do, whether it's nori, or Benereef, or pouring in some phytoplankton or pods, that's all like, oh yeah, I can do this too. So I'm trying to incorporate a few other things during the daytime if it occurs to me, and usually it does not. But who knows, as we go forward, I may become better at this. We'll see. Now, if you're staring at this video and saying, well, I can't tell the difference, that's okay. Neither can I. I just wanted to kind of film and see if there was any kind of reaction. Some people post these amazing videos where their corals just open up and gobble it all up. Mine are not like that. They are normal. And yes, that means I am calling everyone else's corals abnormal if they're acting like freaking starving piranhas that just can't believe food hit the water column. Ideally, you want the food to stay in the display tank for long enough for it to be consumed. It does take a couple hours to become clear, but I don't keep the return pump off that long. I'm pretty sure I restarted it within about 20 minutes. And then, of course, the protein skimmer at some point turned on and also started to pull out whatever it could. But the reef did get an opportunity to get a meal. So if you are planning to have company over and you don't want your tank to look cloudy like this, don't feed Benereef right before people show up. But if you want to feed it late at night, you definitely can, because that's usually when corals are opened up and looking for snacks anyway, while all the fish are at rest. Finally, let's take a look at the anemone cube, because it was pretty and it wasn't cloudy. I just wanted to include that today. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit like. If you have a comment, comment down below, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow.